And now Dallas' starting group. We've got Anthony Davis, and it's Senge in at the small forward position. And for Houston, and here in the early season, Tim, what are you watching from these teams now?
Well, I'm looking, BA, for roles and how they have evolved and changed from a year ago. It's amazing how much difference just one season can make, putting guys in better position. To succeed.
How much will rotations change through the months now?
Significantly. I think coaches are trying to find out who they can trust as you get deeper into the season.
Now here's Davis, out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Davis with a screen on Thompson. Here's Flag. It's hauled in by Houston.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle big time.
Well, when you shoot that poorly from deep, the odds of winning get really slim in a hurry.
Thompson outside. Nails it from 3.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Well, he just looks so confident right there, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's the Senge. Here's Flag. Thompson pulls it in.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Pass to Şengün. Now here's Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Here's Ewing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And he's good on the second. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Now here's Davis. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Finished off by Davis.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
Pass to Ewing. 11 feet out, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
And Davis gets it to go.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
McInnes. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Gaines. 9 points in his last outing. Really left him alone that time.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Thompson. Ewing. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
Yeah, these games come down to making big plays in big spots, and they just didn't make enough of those.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Oh, it's stolen. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ewing's got 5 points.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Here's Davis. And he knocks down the 10-footer.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Here's Ewing. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. The Rockets, number 1.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
And the Rockets making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Here's Gaines. No points yet. To the paint. Stolen by Davis. Over to the wing. Pass to Asenge. Here's Gaines. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. 6 to shoot. They set the screen. A deep 3. Thompson pulls it in.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Spears. And a two-handed jam!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Thompson. Pass to Griffin. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Here's Spears. To the inside. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's McCarty. Williams defending. For 3, Fears. That shot off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Payton finds Williams. Thompson outside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Beasley outside. Pass to Fears. Here's McCarty. Williams defending. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's exactly what he's paid to do. Unleash on the iron.
That's going to inject some juice into this team. Payton passes to Griffin. And rejected. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Now here's Payton. 8 points in his last time out. Griffin right side. Goes up on the baseline. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Patterson. From downtown. Griffin pulls down the board. Rockets trail by 5. Pass to Thompson. Back to Griffin. And another miss by Houston.
And that's a blown opportunity in close. He'd sure like to have that one back.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Mavericks ahead, up by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
They've got Williams, and it's Gay in at the 4-man position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Pass to Ewing. From the right block. It's good. Off the glass. Ewing's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Flagg, and he knocks down the 10-footer. Flagg's got 5 points. Rockets trail by 5. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Fires for 3. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Well, Houston's shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside, Williams. Misses the 3. The Mavericks lead by 5. Pass to Gaines, and here's Davis. And it's Ewing with a rebound. McInnes. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
The first one falls. Şengün checked in for the Rockets. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got 4 rebounds now. Williams with the screen. Shot on the wing. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just...
Oh! A.D. An easy target on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Ewing got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Pass to Davis. Here's Flagg. He's got 5. From the high post. It's hauled in by Houston. Ewing's got 5 rebounds tonight. Williams into the lane. Payton passes to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Ewing. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. For Dallas, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. The ball's knocked loose. Davis can't hit.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections. Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfect.
Houston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Second defense. At the line for Houston, Williams. One shot.
One shot. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Patterson. Here's the pick. Here's the Senge. Down low. 4 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Sunday, and then on Monday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And looking at the Wizards matchup, that will be game number 8 on the schedule for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things by then.
Beasley's checked in for Dallas. Williams from long range. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Fears. To the middle. Here's Beasley. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Now here's Griffin. Williams from long range. The rebound by Beasley. Right wing. Here's Patterson. From outside, off the mark.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Here's Şengün. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
2 minutes remaining.
Beasley outside.
2 minutes.
Man with it. Working on Şengün. Pass to McCarty. 3-pointer. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Beasley outside. Here's Fears. Pass to Man. The 3 is up. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Williams passes to Griffin. Fade away. Here's Şengün. Off target from outside. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's McCarty. Still no points. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Back to Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Williams on the wing. Baseline try. And another basket for Houston.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Fears. Fires the 3. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Houston up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, get ready for some high-RPM amazing steps from your Arena Entertainment.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Houston Rockets.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. Here's a quick question from Cammy Triple Threat. If you guys were having a cookout, who do you trust to run the grill?
It's gotta be me. You know I got those barbecue chicken alert skills. Plus I'll make burgers the size of Kenny's face.
Ooh, but you got it. Put the seasoning on it, and I got the veggies. Maybe Ernie, I could do it. I'm telling you, the seasoning is everything. I'd be good at all that food groups. I'm telling you.
Yeah, thanks, Jet. Manning the grill can't be any more chaotic than dealing with this place. But you know what? It's got to be the lovely Cheryl Ann running the grill. Ooh. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. They've got flagged, and it's Gaines in at the two-guard spot. Here's Thompson, pass to Ewing, and Legs is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all-defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against him.
The Rockets lead by 6. Thompson outside. Houston working the ball around. To the left wing. Going inside.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
And it's flag missing. A score here would build the lead to double digits.
Yeah, they seem very much in control.
McInnes. The three. The shot no good. Mavericks trail by 8. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
There's a screen. Davis from long range. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Takes it inside. And Ewing gets it to go. Ewing's got 14.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Pass to Thompson. Şengün, the screen. Here's the three. And it's flagged with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 10. To the inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Şengün with it. To the paint. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Ewing's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. The fourth spot held by the Rockets.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Asenge. And there's the screen. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Dallas shooting their first free throw tonight.
Shooting for Dallas.
The Rockets lead by 7. And here is Thompson. Inside. Here's Ewing. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Gaines. And here's Davis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Fears, he's checked in for the Mavericks. He hits the second from the line. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, BA, the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV.
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler.
Better answer.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Thompson scanning the floor. Down low. It's picked off. To the paint. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
And the more Davis has added muscle during his career, it really has helped him on the offensive end. It forces defenses to foul him.
Both free throws good from Davis. Houston leading by 4. Now here's Thompson. Williams from long range. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Williams has got 8 points.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Beasley outside. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Back to Williams. Another 3 from Houston.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you can hope for.
Beasley outside. Out to the wing. Here's Spears, defended by Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Beasley. The Rockets pull it in. Outside Payton. Pass to Griffin. Here's Gay. He tries for 3. That shot missing. Here's Spears, defended by Thompson. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Spears. To the inside. His man uses the glass on the layup.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Griffin outside. Now Payton. No made baskets yet. Pass to Gay. Thompson outside. Puts it up from the high post. The rebound by Mann. Mann's got 4 rebounds now. Patterson passes to Beasley. And that one is stuffed right through.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Griffin on the wing. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
Hey, understand, so we're missing shots we normally make. Just can't get stopped. Keep attacking the basket.
And rushing off the misses, trying to fire his guys up. Jason Kidd asking them to be aggressive.
And that's when they're most dangerous. When they're controlling the pace and clicking on all cylinders, they're a tough out.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. From deep. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got rebound number 8 now.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And for Dallas, we've got Davis. And it's flagged in at the 1.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And for Houston, outside Davis. They set the pick. Let's go with a 3. Misses again. Just 4 for 10 from the floor. Houston leading by 9. Pass to Şengün. Outside Payton. To the wing, right side. Here's Ewing. Checked by Davis. And Ewing gets it to go.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Oh, deflected. Pass to Gaines. Outside Davis. Here's Gaines. And here's Flag outside. They set a pick. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Houston leading by 11. Inside. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, good physical play from the big man. Şengün refused to be stopped.
Thompson, he's checked in for Payton.
That's their 3rd personal. First team foul. At the line for 1. Alperen Şengün.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
And Allie, thank you for that. Again, the miss by Dallas.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Davis with a rebound.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
To the middle. Shot to stop the run.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Thompson passes to Ewing. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And there's a pick. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 12. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Davis down low. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Blocked! Here's the Sengate. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Pass to Şengün. McInnes. Houston with another miss.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
The big man, AD, down low.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Here's Thompson. Şengün with it. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Four on the clock. McInnes. Houston needs to get off a shot.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Flagg outside. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Houston leading by 6. Thompson outside. The steal. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Here's Şengün. On the clock. Oh, no good again that time. Here's Davis.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
Thompson outside. Using the glass to lay it in.
And a basket there really helps to stop the bleeding.
There's a screen. Here's Davis. Owning the post right there.
Oh, man, he plays with a relentless motor in crunch time, too. Davis always wants the ball in his hands.
Here's Ewing. Off on the layup.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Now Davis. 8 feet out. Sengun pulls it down. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
And so they foul intentionally.
The line for Houston, Alfred Sengun, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Thompson with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And it's rejected. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. They've led by as many as 14. Outside Sengun. Stolen by Davis.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 5. Both free throws good from Davis. And an intentional foul right there. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Ooh, the shot misses.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here.
And the 3 misses. And they go to the intentional foul.
Number 100, fifth personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so it's Houston winning this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is
the center position, 6'10", number 44, Nate Thurman.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Portland Trail Blazers going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They're still in the bottom third of the league, but see a little bump up in the rankings.
I think right now for Portland, they're still in that adjustment process. It's early in the year, but they've certainly established themselves as one of the elite teams in our league.
Look at the 76ers starting group. You've got Allen Iverson. Chamberlain is out there with Murray. Then there's Maxey. And for Portland, Chris Bosh is out there with Carter. And it's Young. Then there's Bull. And it's Thurman in its center. Coach, this early on in the season, what was the emphasis for you and your staff when you were coaching?
Well, look, Kevin, we really wanted to learn our strengths and find the best way to play to them. Of course, discovering your strengths is much easier for teams with a superstar, but either way, it's about discovering the kind of basketball your team needs to play.
Pass to Iverson. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And really a blowout win like that against the team a lot of people feel is one of the elites shows you the potential this group has.
Now, here's Bull after the miss from Allen Iverson. 5 on the clock. Goes up on the wing, and that one is good.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
To the paint, poke loose, Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now, here is Young. He had 10 points in the win against the Clippers. Chamberlain with the block, and he makes that one. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Chamberlain. It's blocked.
You know, I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
Here's Iverson. The Blazers getting the bucket. That one doesn't go.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Bosh against Maxey. Here's Thurman. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Now, here is Young. Not a lot of room. Bull with it. 8 points his last outing. Portland moving the ball around. And Young kicks to Bosh. Shoots the 3. Chamberlain with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Murray. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And the free throw, no good. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Roll the pass to Bosch. Here's Thurman. He's covered by Murray. Bosch kicks to Bowl. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
For 2, Bowl.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Bowl nails both of them. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Chamberlain. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Bowl the pass to Thurman. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Iverson passes to Maxey. Back to Iverson. Fires it up. And Ball sends it back. Young inside. He's covered by Maxey. Carter outside. Here's Bosch. Chamberlain with the rebound.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Iverson outside. And Iverson throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
Clap it up, fans. Make some noise along with your Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Then for the 76ers, Yves Missi. He's checked in for Chamberlain. Hobson comes in for Maxey. And Wallace subbed in for Iverson. The Trailblazers with the lead. Jacobson, the pass to Nixon. Now Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now here's Wallace. And it's Nixon with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Dick. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Just 4 to shoot. Takes it off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
On the wing, Murray. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Drives to the hoop. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. The 76ers, number 1.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Here's Jacobson. Scoreless thus far on the wing, Williams. Here's Jacobson. Wallace covering. Jacobson can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 4. Wallace the pass to Murray, and the layup is good. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Williams. Now Dick. Pass to Jacobson. Here's Nixon. From outside, off the mark. Puts up a deep three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Trailblazers lead by 2. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
All right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Yves Missi is out there with Hobson. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Iverson in at the 1 spot.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Back to Carter. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Find the lanes.
What's up? Shooting 1.
And that one misses. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level, but you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And Portland has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Carter. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Iverson outside. And it's Portland with the rebound. Furman's got his 5th rebound in this one. Carter outside. Back to Bosch. Pass to Thurman. Chamberlain with the block. They recover it. Second chance effort. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 5 rebounds tonight. Hobson passes to Maxey. Here's Missi. Now here's Iverson, defended by Carter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good for Iverson. Here is Carter. 11 points last game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To to the middle. Doubled by Iverson. Carter with the bucket.
Sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
The 76ers leading. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Well, you look at Allen Iverson, one of the league's best, third in steals.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Here's Upson, defended by Young. It's stolen by Carter. Drops in the breakaway lane. Carter's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Maxey passes to Iverson. Iverson buries it from deep. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Pass the ball. And here's Carter. Takes it inside. Chamberlain with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 2 on the clock. Carter for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 6th rebound on the night. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
76ers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Mike Williams is checked in for Portland. And both free throws good for Messi.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
It's stolen. Now the 76ers on the break. And that one's good. Iverson's got 9.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Get on the move with your Blazer Dancer.
teams will make substitutions. Philadelphia on D. Ball dishes to Bosch. Pass to Jacobson. Young outside. Bosch finds Young. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-6 run. Chamberlain and Bull pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Jacobson. Still yet to score. Got a piece of it. And so the ball out of bounds. Maxey touched it last. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. And then on Tuesday, they'll face off against John Morant and the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against the Bulls, that one's going to be the 7th game of the season, almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
Wallace is checked in for the 76ers. And stolen by Maxey. Misses from short range. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Jacobson, the pass to Dick. Shoots from the baseline. The shot, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
To the left wing. Six to shoot. Rebound by Williams. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Knicks.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Well, when it's all said and done, their offense just wasn't enough. They needed more on that end.
Pass to Chamberlain. And he drops it in from the low post. Chamberlain got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second quarter. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
To Jacobson. Williams, a screen on Wallace. Now here's Williams. Now Dick trying to get something going. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Outside, Maxey. And here's Chamberlain. He's guarded by Williams. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Pass to Chamberlain. Dick with the steal. And here we go. Lets it go with the 3. Clears it from 3-point range. Hicks got 7 points in the game.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Here's Chamberlain. Williams with the block. Now here's Hayes. He's covered by Maxey. Dick passes to Jacobson. Williams a screen on Wallace. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Williams. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And he banks in the lane.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Jacobson, still without a basket. For 3, Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Murray, buries it down low. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Philadelphia ahead, up 6. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot. It's all good. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
Thanks for being here. Let's kick things off with a check on the NBA Players of the Week. Guys, how about our Eastern Conference winner?
Well, we can give you plenty of highlights, but a lot of substance too. He's moving the needle for his team.
And normally I do favor the big men, but I will admit he's worth the price of admission.
When was the last time you paid to get in the game?
I pay all the time with my face.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Portland Trail Blazers.
We've talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation that allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters have to do more.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's Iverson. Young is out there at Bowl. Then there's Carter. Then there's Bosch. And it's Thurman in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now here's Iverson. Clock at 6. Oh, it's floating off the floor. Iverson.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. The 76ers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
On the free throw, no good. Trail Blazers trail by 8. Inside. And it's Bull that time on the assist by Bull. Bull's got 8.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Chamberlain with a screen on Carter. It's tipped. And stolen by Iverson. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Chamberlain, finished off the break. 6 points for him.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Young from outside drills the three-pointer.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
Carter against Iverson. Clock is at 3. Beautiful finish from Iverson inside.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Young passes to Carter. Back to Young. And stolen by Chamberlain. Murray outside. 76ers moving the ball around. Iverson outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Chamberlain against Young. Now here is Carter. 8 points for him. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Iverson against Carter. Iverson kicks to Chamberlain. Over Thurman. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Outside Bosch. Bull against Murray. Bull dishes to Carter. That's tipped. Outside Maxey. And Bull sends it back. Young looking it over. Carter outside. Bosch, that's the pick for Carter. To the inside. Pass to Bull. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good work there as it goes. Bulls got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Some changes here for the 76ers. Eve Macy comes in for Chamberlain. And Hobson's subbed in for Maxey.
Macy. Dennis Hobson.
Macy with the ball. Allen Iverson on the way. And it's sent back by Carter. Down low, here's Thurman, and he goes in for the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Iverson outside. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Carter.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
There's the pick. Pass to Thurman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Thurman is an intimidating presence at center. He's athletic, strong, and an elite defender. Also determined to attack the glass.
First one falls for him. Chamberlain's checked in for the 76ers. Wallace comes in for Hobson. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The 76ers leading by 4. Pass to Iverson. Wallace outside. Now Iverson. Dick defending. 5 to shoot. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Iverson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
To the middle and stolen by Chamberlain. Murray against Dick. Back to Iverson. Pass to Murray. Inside. Dick with the steal. To the inside. Hayes the pass to Dick. It's taken away by Wallace. Here's Dick. Iverson covering. Here's Jacobson.
2 minutes.
The 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Iverson passes to Chamberlain. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Chamberlain got 10 points.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Pass to Thurman. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, that's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
Yeah, but errors like that happen. The important thing is not to let them compound on you.
Maxey's checked in for Wallace. Now here's Iverson. 15 points in the game. Here's Chamberlain, who scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Carter. The kick out to Young. Pass to Nixon. Outside Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Carter. Here's Nixon. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Iverson dishes to Chamberlain. Iverson outside. Outside, Maxey. Chamberlain a screen. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Iverson. Iverson's got 4 assists in the game. And here's Carter. He's got 8. Williams, a screen on Iverson. Here's Nixon. Portland, no good that time either. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, that's great decision making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, we've got Chamberlain, Allen Iverson out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Murray and the dunk by Bull.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Maxey sets a screen for Murray. Out to the right wing. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And Bull sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Number 44.
Trailblazers trailed by 11. Outside Bosch. To the paint. He's looking for Bull and finds him. And he trims the lead to single digits. Bull's got 4 points this quarter. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Bosch against Iverson for three. Murray. Portland grabs the miss. Right side Bosch and stolen by Murray. Pass to Iverson and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Stand your Trailblazers, Dienasty.
Check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Iverson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Vince Carter picks one up.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Iverson. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Portland Trailblazers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Thurman. And here's Young. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Carter missing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Iverson against Carter. Here's Iverson. He's guarded closely. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. Bosch scanning the floor. Looking to get it going. Count it. And the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Carter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Maxey in the corner. Launches it from deep. Portland grabs the miss. Bulls got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Bosh, no one around him. Off target with his 3. Philadelphia leading by 9. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Iverson. Oh, Iverson, just a blur on the open floor.
Yeah, they are demoralized now, guys. A careless play to turn it over and then slow getting back on defense.
Pushing it up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Murray. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
And he sinks the second. Trailblazers trail by 14. Young sets a screen for Carter. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Timeout, Blazers.
Applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
Breaking the action. Let's take a look at our player of the game.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Carter, the pass to Thurman. The kick out to Bosh. Young outside. Carter against Iverson. Shot clock at 5. Looking to end the run. Carter, that's good. Here's Iverson. It's intercepted. It's Young on the wing. Carter looking around. Here's Thurman, guarded by Chamberlain. The shot is good.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Outside Murray. Another chance here from deep. Knocks down the three.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Now here is Carter. Just 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And Portland making a change here. Dick's checked in. The 76ers leading by 15. There's a minute 34 left here in the fourth quarter. Iverson outside. Shot clock at 6. The shot is off. And so it's Young who brings it up for Portland.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the 76ers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. Throws it down. What an assist!
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Carter against Iverson. Iverson a screen on Young. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's off target. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Craig Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
And this early in the season, Doris, we're seeing some teams trying to find their way.
BA, very little set in stone at this point. Coaches. Absolutely still tinkering with their rotations. You're trying to figure out which groups play well together. And then you also have the players, right? They're trying to drop off a little of the rust that accumulates over the offseason.
So let's take a look at Pittsburgh's starting lineup. We've got LeBron James, and it's Malone in at the 4 spot. Pass to Malone. They set the pick. Here's Stockton. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Miami. Down low. Here's Howard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Miami shooting their first free throws of this game. That one's no good. Here's Stockton, trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to Memphis. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami.
Yeah, sweeping this club in the last season series was probably the highlight of an underwhelming year.
Here's Wade, pass to Howard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Anthony. Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Malone. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Howard, the screen. Lets it go. Hero, no good.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Stockton, pass to Yao. Some nice ball movement by Pittsburgh. Pass to Malone. Just 5 on the clock. That shot off the mark. Good D by Adebayo. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Howard. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Now here's Hero. Still no points. Anthony, the pass to Wade. Now here's Howard, and it's rejected. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Right wing. Here's Stockton. Gets a second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pittsburgh has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Yao. Here's Malone. Adebayo grabs the board. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Anthony outside. Here's Wade. Banked it in off the glass. Wade's got 6.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams.
It's one thing to be aggressive getting to the line. And last year, they made good on the opportunities when they presented themselves.
Here's Cummings. James outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Henderson. And an Obi for 3. Pittsburgh, no good that time either. Heat leading by 7. Inside. Here's Wade. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The Force have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Henderson with a screen on Anthony. And there's James from the arc. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Richmond, a chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pittsburgh has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Back to James. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Here's Richmond. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound.
Oh, that's a chippy. Point-blank range. He'd like that one back.
Pass to Anunoby. Driving inside. And here's Henderson. Tipped. On the wing, Wade. Give him 8. Grant against Henderson. Again, the Heat misses. Pittsburgh trailing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to James. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
On the wing, Wade dives for it. Ball stolen. And they're running. 4-3. Kittles can't get it to go. Heat leading by 7. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Anthony, the pass to Graham. Here's Wade. The three-pointer off the mark.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
James deciding where to go with it. Henderson with a screen on Anthony. And there's James from the arc. They get it again. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Heat up by 7. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Bam Adebayo is out there with Carmelo Anthony. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Howard in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's who Miami starts the second with. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Brian?
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Bam, doing what he does best.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
The three. Miami grabs the miss. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony. Here's Stockton to the wing on the left. Here's McKee to the inside. The ball's knocked loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pittsburgh needs to get off a shot here. No good on the triple.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Pass to Wade. The fader. The bank shot. No good. The Force have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. To the paint. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Hero scanning the floor. Anthony right side. His first shot coming late. And yep, it's good. Anthony's got his first 2 points of the night.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Hero. Six on the shot clock. Stockton, pass to Malone. Oh, he tries a 3. Pittsburgh, no good that time either. And so Anthony will bring it up to the Miami Heat. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Here's Parks. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Heat lead by 13.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Some nice ball movement by Pittsburgh. McKee, the pass to Yao. Here's Stockton. Over Hero. Pittsburgh, no good that time either.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Back to Wade. The rebound by Malone. Pittsburgh is gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Over to the wing. To end the drought. He's got it. 3 for 7 now. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see. Just great offense. offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Down low. Here's McKee. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Hero, the pass to Wade, and here's Anthony. Here's McCormick. Pass to Anthony. Here's the three, and it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. To the middle. Here's McKee. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Wade. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds now. Here's McKee. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Yao. And he drops it in from the low post.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Coming out on the court, your Miami Heat Masters.
On the wing, Wade. We've got 1:23 left in the second. Yes, it's good.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Cummings passes to Henderson. Now here's Anunoby. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Wade. Wade's got 5 rebounds in the game. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's a 10-point Heat lead.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Cummings passes to Anunoby. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Cummings, good.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
Miami leading by 7. On the wing, Grant. Pass to Richmond.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Now at the line, Richmond. Shoot.
The first one falls. Howard's checked in for Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Grant. And so he hits both. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. James outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Cummings. The 3 is up. The shot no good. And so it's Miami with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. Out in Portland, it'll be the Trail Blazers against the 76ers. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
This is a game everyone had circled on their calendar, especially me, and it's finally happening.
I don't want to talk. Let's get going.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Heat.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. We've got LeBron James. And it's Malone in at the 4 slot.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
And the shot goes in.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
James outside. Pass to Stockton. Clock at 6. From downtown, they get it back. Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
Puts up a 3. Here's James, and slam dunk by James.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Wade, that's good.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Here's Malone, hounded by Adebayo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo. Pittsburgh shooting their first free throws of the night. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Heat leading by 11. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Here's Wade. He's got 14, and the bucket is good. Wade's got 4 points this quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
James against Anthony. Five on the clock. Lets it fly. Stockton's shot is off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside Adebayo. Miami moving it around. And he lobs it up, soaring up for for the lob. Bam, pounds it home.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
James passes to Yao. Looking to get it going. Ooh, Howard with a block. Pass to Hero. Back to Anthony. To the inside. Adebayo. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. Malone's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
From the arc. Howard grabs the miss.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Now at the line, Jaylen Brown.
1. Here's Stockton. Pass to Anunoby. And there's the drive. Anunoby on the wing. Shot to stop the run. Rebound Miami. Anthony's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
A difficult spot for Pittsburgh. And here's James. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Wade, the pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. James outside. Here's Cummings. Pittsburgh, no good that time either.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Wade misses. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
To win the drought. Offensive board. James. And slam dunk by James.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Back to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Parks. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Pittsburgh shooting only 31% in the game. Here's James. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Now Graham. Back to Anthony. On the wing, Wade. 16 points for him. And the layup is good off the glass. Wade's got 18 points in the game. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Grant against James. And the 3 off target.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Grant the screen. Anthony outside. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Back to James. Pittsburgh shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from James. Both free throws good from James. And so it's the Miami Heat feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Carmelo Anthony. And it's McCormick in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Shot clock at 3. Wade, the pass to Anthony. Off target from outside.
I think they could have gotten a better look right there. And he just a little over anxious, I think, to get that shot off.
And Malone gets it to go.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
Inside. It's picked off. Pass to James. And that's out of bounds. Pittsburgh will retain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Sunday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Phoenix Suns.
And you know, for that matchup with the Nuggets, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Howard's checked in for Miami. Yao passes to Malone. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Miami leading by 14. Pass to Anthony. The 3. Good work defensively by James.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Pass to Stockton. From behind the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Up top, Hero. Here's Wade. It's tipped. To the inside. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on B. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Timeout called Mitch Johnson. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. You're new. Let's see it. Everybody sit down. Somebody knows the next rhythm.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Anthony outside. Pass to Wade. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. James passes to Malone. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Wade misses. Here's Pittsburgh. They're on a 10-2 run here. And there's James from the arc. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Outside Adebayo. On the wing, Wade to the paint. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And that was a timely basket to stop their momentum.
Here's Pittsburgh. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Malone. Good D by Adebayo.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
And here's Hero. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And he knocks down the first one. So hits one and misses one at the line. Doors for teams looking to trade away a big money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
Anthony, the pass to Howard. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got 8 rebounds in the game. James against Anthony. Punching it inside. LeBron.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Was their biggest lead. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
James up top. He's guarded by Anthony. James inside, working on Anthony. Oh, he cannot hit. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 10-point lead. Wade drives in. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Here's James. Puts it up from 15. Anthony pulls it down. Heat leading by 12. Now Adebayo. There's the steal. And they're on the break. And who else? LeBron with the finish.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Oh, the shot is off. James, left side. Here's Malone, pounded by Adebayo. Rebounded by Adebayo. Heat have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Stripped away. From 18 feet. Oh, a perfect jumper.
Yeah, they want this to be a transition game. It's where they've been most effective.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
Here's Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Now Anthony. Can't get the 3.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game. Knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Ooh, the shot misses. And Miami has possession. 22 was their biggest lead. Hero outside. So Miami takes the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Tyler, these Miami fans, they are so appreciative of the effort that you guys displayed tonight. Talk about what they mean to you.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without these amazing fans right here, so we appreciate you guys. Continuing to support us through the ups and downs, and we appreciate y'all.
Thanks so much, Tyler.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And time now for our Player of the Game.